So imagine trying to drain a flooded stadium using, like, a plastic straw.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right. But that is essentially what we are looking at today with the 2026 Thai durian market. Welcome to the deep dive, everyone. Our mission today is to unpack this stack of news reports and parliamentary debates.
Because we are looking at a massive 33% yield increase this year. I mean, that is over 2 million extra tons of durian hitting the market.
2 million
Yeah.
tons.
And it has turned a basic agricultural surplus into this really fierce political debate. We want to impartially look at the claims from, government officials and the opposition to map out exactly what's happening.
Because there's this huge disconnect, right? The government is pushing these flashy e-commerce solutions to clear the fruit, but the physical reality for farmers on the ground is just totally different.
Exactly. So, to manage the surplus, the Commerce Ministry partnered heavily with influencers and TikTok Shop. And look, on a purely digital level, it looks pretty impressive.
Right, I saw they had a Chinese influencer who generated, what, 15 million baht in just 3 hours.
Yeah, in 3 hours. And local creators are out there advertising durians for as low as 100 baht a piece.
But see, to me, it's like putting a viral neon Band-Aid on a bursting water pipe. I mean, can social media hype actually solve a macroeconomic supply issue?
Well, the opposition party is basically saying no. Critics did the math, and they point out that these high-profile live streams might clear, maybe 100 million baht total.
Which is barely 0.08% of the excess fruit.
Right, it's a drop in the bucket. They argue the real bottleneck isn't marketing at all. It is a massive wall of structural red tape.
Because durians are highly
Right,
perishable
right. Yeah.
and strictly regulated for pests. So farmers can't just throw them in a box and ship them out of the country.
No, you absolutely cannot just drop a perishable, spiky fruit in the mail to China without passing phytosanitary checks.
So how bad is the actual paperwork then?
Oh, it's brutal. To legally export, a seller has to secure 14 different licenses.
Right, 14.
Yeah, 14, across 5 separate government agencies. Plus, they have to complete 2 mandatory training courses.
You have to take classes just to export fruit.
Yep. And it gets worse. Paying for packing house certifications can cost up to 300,000 bahts.
Oh, wow. So a digital sale happens in literally a second, but the physical shipment just immediately hits a bureaucratic brick wall.
Exactly. Even if a farmer sells 1,000 durians online today, they physically cannot move them.
And what about that viral 100 baht price tag the influencers are pushing? Because I know opposition MPs literally hauled physical durians onto the parliament floor to make a point about this.
Yeah, they brought them right in to prove that the absolute lowest grade fruit costs over 260 baht just to produce and ship.
So the 100 baht price is impossible. Someone is taking a massive loss on those viral promotions.
Right. It really highlights the severe friction between these digital promises and physical reality. And there is another glaring issue in these trade reports.
What's that?
A lot of these heavily hyped live stream orders, they actually come with a 1-month wait time.
But hold on. If the market is actually flooded with 2 million extra tons of fruit right now, why is there a 1-month delay? I mean, the fruit would be rotting on the ground today.
Exactly.
Are they pre-selling fruit that hasn't even been harvested yet?
That is the exact argument critics are making. It suggests the whole panic over an immediate surplus might be manufactured, or at least amplified, just to drive online pre-sales.
That is wild.
Meanwhile, the physical logistics industry is scrambling to move the real fruit that actually is ready. Institutions like Thailand Post are stepping in.
Right, they're expecting to ship something like 800,000 boxes via express delivery, offering 20% discounts to help farmers bypass middlemen entirely.
Yeah, because Thailand has a massive national goal. They want to export 1 million tons to China this year under their Land of Tropical Fruits campaign.
But you cannot hit that kind of target with TikTok views. You need actual cargo space and fast shipping.
Precisely. The success of that campaign relies entirely on getting the physical supply chain to match the digital demand.
So, for you listening, why does all this matter? Well, when you see these viral videos selling cheap exotic fruit, you are only seeing the digital storefront.
But behind the screen, there's just a massive physical traffic jam.
Right. This durian drama perfectly illustrates the clash between the modern creator economy and traditional agricultural logistics.
Because viral marketing still has to answer to the heavy perishable reality of the physical world and, the government red tape that surrounds it.
Exactly. So as agriculture becomes increasingly intertwined with digital entertainment, consider this. Will the survival of tomorrow's farmers depend more on the viral reach of their online influencers or on dismantling the invisible bureaucratic borders keeping their goods from the world?